and gym lang sila. Siguro, I'll also preempt it. Siguro, there was an article that came out, no, sa Inquirer. In fact, nabalitaan ko na dating staff pala, no, sa CMO. So I'm not sure. The reason for the article, it seemed a bit one-sided and misleading, sadly. But in fact, this COA audit opinion, it was the first time ever of the PGIN to receive an unmodified opinion, which is the highest opinion that COA gives to LGUs. And as I said, historic po ito. So the consultants that were mentioned are very easily justified. So once again, we reiterate siguro na justified naman po lahat ng mga empleyado namin, and I can vouch that even my staff will vouch for me that I'm very, very kuripot, no? And I make sure that everyone we have on our teams are doing something and are earning, no, their keep. That's it. Siguro we can open up the floor. Magandang hapon po. Thank you.
Ma'am Vicky. Governor.
Hi, Hertz. Magandang hapon.
Oh, sa good news po muna tayo. Kanina lumabas din sa isang national broadsheet, The Manila Times, yung balita nga na natanggap ng Ilocos Norte yung pinakamataas na audit evaluation, yung unmodified na tinatawag. And very heartwarming, sabi, ang Ilocos Norte magiging model pa daw po sa ibang mga LGUs. Ano po yung sekreto nyo, Governor, na sa tinagal-tagal, first time under your administration, nakakuha tayo ng unmodified opinion? Tama yung sabi nyo, it's too sad na na-highlight yung isang bagay na hindi man lang clarify, pero ang maganda rito, there's something the province is happy about. I'm just curious, ano yung ginawa natin, Governor, at nagkaroon tayo ng ganito kalaking achievement?
Well, sa akin, wala akong masabi na ginawa ko. I really just would like to thank and congratulate the LFC. You know, they've done all of the hard work, and especially now with COVID, di ba nagka-problema pa tayo, they've really put in the extra work and overtime, no? So talagang saludo po ako sa LFC namin. Congratulations to you all. But as I said, siguro that's one thing that I've always been very firm about. I always tell our team na consider PGIN money as if it's your money, no? Even our department heads, I always tell them na kung pera mo yan, hindi mo naman i-waste, diba? We never waste our resources, so we make sure that everything's maximized. And I know the LFC they've been dealing with a lot of new regulations, no? Parating may mga bagong memo and such. So it's very difficult for them. Kaya may mga delay din paminsan. But these delays, I don't think, are caused by any negligence or any failures. These delays are because they are very careful, no, in terms of what they report, and making sure that everything is aligned. So I thank very deeply the LFC as a whole, of course, accounting, treasury, and the budget office.
Thank you, Governor, and congratulations again.
Thanks, Herdy. Honestly, it's a bit like nung nag-top 25 ang Saud, everyone was greeting me, congratulations, pero sa totoo lang, wala akong ginawa. I'm just in the right place at the right time with the right people behind me. So we give credit to them.
Maybe you attract the right kind of energy. Thank you, Governor.
So, marunong agsalod ni Francel? Iti Bomboradyo? Francel, go ahead.
Good afternoon po, Gov. Yes po. So, ngayon po, Gov, na may Indian variant na po dito sa Philippines, may plano po ba for stricter border protocol, Gov?
Magandang hapon po. Well, as of now, no plans. We're continuously reviewing. In fact, just last week, I also revisited yung border guidelines natin, and we're quite strict, to be honest, no? So I think mahirap to become any stricter at this point in time, especially at our borders. So we're obviously watching, very concerned, no, sa Indian variant, double variant yata tawag, no? And they're saying it's I heard 60% more transmissible. So, and in fact, I think we're seeing also, nakita po natin dito na umiiba ang reactions and yung infections dito po sa Ilocos Norte. And of course, we know that we recorded a couple variants also here. So, we're very wary. Kasi alam po natin that even though we haven't recorded the Indian variant, we're seeing that patients are reacting worse, no? At it's spreading faster. So baka nga medyo mutated na to, even though it's not an official variant, no? So it just goes back to as I said before, yung 5 na safeguards natin that we really have to maximize all of them.
Thank you, Gov.
Thank you. Sorry, naka-mute yata. Si Vicky ba yan?
Okay na po. Yes, sir. Okay na po. Gov. Yes, sumarunong lang sa Luzon si Bernard. Bernard, your turn. Yes, ikaw na.
Okay, Gov, good afternoon. Bisingin ang Ilocos Norte rin sa sports. Isingin ko na. Nandito yung mga PBA players natin. And talk and text. Meron pa tayong international beach National Beach Volleyball Team here in Ilocos Norte. So maraming sports events at gusto nila ang Ilocos Norte. At kayo po daw po ang nagbigay ng place for them to have their practice here.
Sorry, na-mute. So yeah, yung beach volleyball. Yeah, so we're very excited. I think they got in yesterday yata the National Beach Volleyball Training Pool. No, ito po ay ang men's and women's are in Saud, no? And what better of a beach and training ground ang swerte naman nila. And yes, in fact, Chara Soriano has been a friend for a few years. So we reached out to them, and then malaking tulong din si Ma'am Helen Rose Domingo bilang former PSC personnel. So talagang may mga connections po siya sa national sports body of the PSC and yung mga national sports associations or NSAs ang tawag, no? So we really want to welcome any sort of tourism, sports included. Siyempre sa background ko, may mga kakilala din sa sports world. And we view Ilocos Norte as an ideal training ground for national and professional athletes. At siyempre may experience din po tayo sa Dragon Boat, no, dati. So kahit malayo, we believe that talagang worthwhile naman ang biyahe once they get to experience our province and everything we have to offer.
Yes, Gov, to include PBA, nandito yung Meralco Bolts and Talk and Text. Paki-update naman kami nun, Gov, please.
Yeah, they are here and they'll be here for I think another more than a week, no? So we're very glad to welcome them. I met with them to welcome them to the province. They'll be hosting their training bubble. So kaya as I mentioned earlier, talagang stricto ang PBA at ang GAB or Games and Amusement Board in limiting their movement. So talagang hotel and gym lang sila for now. I'm hoping that makakaikot sila ng konti, but as of now, mukhang malabo. But we're very fortunate to have these two premier PBA teams in the province, and we're trying to ensure that and thus far naman happy naman sila. They're enjoying the resort, and also they are happy with our centennial. Update lang pala, we also in preparation for hosting these PBA teams, nag-renovate po kami ng konti sa Centennial. So bago na po yung, hindi po bago, but we flattened the flooring and mas maganda na po, in-update po yung painting, konting makeover sa Centennial po, Centennial Arena.
Alright, thank you, Gov. Ma'am Vicky.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, Bernard. At Gov, hindi lang yata yung mga national athletes ang nandito sa province. We heard also na may mga artista sa showbiz na mag-shooting dito sa Ilocos Norte this coming June po, Governor.
Sino po ang artista?
Yung mga taga-GMA daw. Gagawa sila daw ng pelikula dito sa Ilocos Norte.
Wala pa akong update sa mga GMA.
Showbiz, updated tayo
Showbiz,
sa showbiz happenings.
Mas updated yata kayo sa showbiz.
Okay.
But we had some influencers recently, no?
Miss Earth.
We had dami na yata, lahat na yata ng Miss Earth nakapunta na yata sa Ilocos. But Ayan and the whole tourism savior and Nama and everyone, the whole tourism team, we were all pushing to invite influencers at sa social media naman tayo mag-push ng konti sa Ilocos Norte to remind everyone that syempre from NCR bawal pa po, but Ilocos Norte is open for tourism.
Ayan.
And then may partnership pa tayo sa LU, no? Siguro nakita pa rin last week.
Opo, Gob. At gusto nating i-acknowledge, Gob, sa Zoom press conference na ito, na nandito rin si Ma'am Major Roxanne Parado, our contact tracing team head. And yan din siya sa Zoom meeting na ito. Okay, ang next na magtatanong ay si Arlene Dumingsil ng DCJC. Arlene, please.
Good afternoon, Governor. Salud sa committee. Update po sa vaccination rollout po. Nasaan na po ba tayo based on the priority list set by the IATF, Governor?
Magandang hapon po. As far as I know seniors are being vaccinated already. And I know our SP is scheduled to be vaccinated tomorrow sa Grasma. So, and then I just heard na may sizable arrival ng mga Sinovac. So, and then dapat kayo din. Malapit na. Ready na ba kayo?
Ready.
Aba.
Braso na.
Nagpa-flex na ba?
Yes!
Yes po. Mm.
And then we're also strategizing, of course, for our own rollout of vaccines. Syempre, may Astra kami na parating, and we have to look at different ways, no, na maybe we can siguro trade or exchange or sell our Astra if we want other vaccines also, para dun sa mga concerns, no, ng Astra will be addressed.
Follow up lang po, Gob. Kasi yung mga senior citizen ay nagdadagsahan sila, lalo na dito sa Lawag, at hindi pa nila schedule yung vaccine. Meron po bang darating na maraming bakuna po para sa atin lahat, lalong-lalo na sa mga priority list?
Yeah, I just heard nga po that we got a big shipment of Astra. So sana makakatulong yan. I also heard the same, na medyo tumatagal or mabagal ang rollout ng Lawag. So I'll take a look, no? I'll take a look into it kung ano magagawa natin sa Lawag. But of course, Lawag being the biggest city, talagang may mga exceptional challenges, no, pagdating sa Lawag, sa logistics.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Ang next na magtatanong po ay si Romel ng DCEA. Romel?
Yes, Bob. Good afternoon, Bob. Bob, ito pong naging report ng COA findings tungkol daw sa redundant at masyadong malalaking sweldo ng mga consultant. Ano pong gagawin natin just to defend regarding this COA report, sir?
In fact, COA made a statement. TGIN will also be releasing a statement later that, in fact, the audit opinion, kagaya po ng sabi ko kanina, was unmodified. No? So talagang highest mark po kami. Regarding the consultancies, we had a meeting na rin with COA to explain, no, kung bakit may mga consultants po kami. And they totally understood why we hired these consultants in the first place. So, wala namang problema. I think, siguro hindi lang po nila initially, no? They didn't know kung bakit nandun sila. But rest assured na lahat naman ng mga consultants namin ay may unique responsibilities, no, at trabaho.
Thank you po, Gob. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes po. Ang susunod na magtatanong ay si Ina. Ina.
For minute, pasok.
Good afternoon po, Gob.
Okay.
Yes po. My question po, saan ba titingin?
Sige lang.
Okay, Gob. Everyday po, nakikita po natin na there's an increase po ng there are COVID-19 cases being added every day. So inaabangan po natin yan every night. Gob, ang tanong ko po, are there new efforts or protocols from the provincial government to lessen the fast spread of the said virus? Lalong-lalo na that we are seeing some social gatherings or public gatherings in our province.
Well, I think the coordination has improved. No, talagang we're talking to our mayors and MHOs and COPs, no, yung health officers and our police. Medyo pag nakita po natin na more than LSIs lang, no, or more than ROFs, we're communicating closer, no? At so gusto ko lang magpasalamat. Of course, nandyan po si Major Parado, who I think can also speak to our efforts since nandito ka na, Major. But once we see na nagkaka-issue tayo sa isang town, all hands on deck kami, no? From the province down to the municipality. So may synergy naman po. Major, would you like to elaborate po?
Good afternoon, Sir Go, and good afternoon po sa lahat ng ating media friends at sa lahat po ng nanonood ngayon. As to our efforts po sa ating COVID or contact tracing team, we really exerted effort naman po lalo na sa ngayon. At hindi lang po contact tracing team ang gumagalaw, but then naka-composite team na po tayo with, of course, yung sinabi po ni Sir Governor na RHUs, LGUs, contact tracers from the DILG, from the BFP, from the LGU, swabbers, from our rural health, and even from PHO, and even the PNP personnel para po sa pag-implement ng lockdown. Kasama rin po nila yung mga barangay officials, and of course, under the supervision and guidance of the local COVID team and our provincial COVID team headed by our governor po.
Yes.
At sa ngayon po, in addition, yung dati, 3-in-1 lang po yung atake natin sa, kumbaga yung ating strategy. Sa ngayon, dinagdagan na po natin yan. Bali, 4 na po yung simultaneous or synchronized na ginagawa natin once na nag-react tayo or nag-responde. So first, we do the surveillance of the resident or the workplace of the index patient. Then after surveillance po, we conduct or implement the lockdown of the area, the perimeter po nung index patient or what we call the critical area. And then, kasabay din po noon, contact tracing conducted and the aggressive surveillance testing. Dito naman po sa ating lockdown, makikita po natin na meron tayong nilalockdown na granular lang, meron din po na medyo malaki. Meron po kasing instances na hindi po applicable yung granular lockdown lang, lalo na po sa mga area na magkalapit yung bahay, na makikita natin upon surveillance na meron po silang possible interaction yung neighborhood. Pero kung yung index resident, kumbaga may distansya naman po doon sa maraming bahay, we do the hard lockdown po. So far, yan po ngayon yung ating mga nadagdag na strategy dito po sa ating COVID response po.
Maraming salamat, Major Roxanne Parado. Wala nang follow-up si Ina, so let's go to Sita.
Yes, good afternoon po sa lahat ng mga guests natin. Gov, good afternoon po. What are your plans together with the LGU Pagudpud, Gov, regarding Saud Beach, which was considered as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world by the New York Travel Magazine po, Gov?
Yeah, alam niyo po, for Saud, talagang I've always called it a hidden gem. Baka na yun, hindi na masyadong hidden dahil nga sa mention or inclusion sa top 25. My goal for Saud, and in fact, I think goal din po ni Senator dati, is to have a world-class resort sa Saud Beach, no? I think yun ang isang kulang po natin sa Saud Beach. We need to upgrade our facilities or resorts. I think sa pricing din, paminsan nahihirapan po kami kasi Siguro yung masasabi natin na yung value ng mga resorts natin na nandun is not very competitive, no? So I'm hoping na magkakaisa po tayo sa Saud. We can standardize our prices a little bit or at least competitive tayo. It looks like very responsible naman ang mga resorts and ang mga locals, no, local community ng Saud. So I hope and I pray that we can maintain Saud and its natural beauty. In addition, we are hosting itong Mercato ni Ses, no? So May 28, we'll be having a small event. May konting concert na rin. So this will be also a celebration of its inclusion nga po sa top 25. So I hope, especially locally, we can start to enjoy Saud. Siguro one of the nicest parts of Saud is walang masyadong tao, no? But habang may mga travel restrictions from NCR, I hope that our kakailian can enjoy it.
Thank you so much, Governor. Salamat po.
Thank you.
Salamat Sita, salamat Gov. Si Rod Sadyan ng DZRL sa Batac City. Manager Rod.
Thank you, Ma'am Vicky. Good afternoon, Gov, at sa lahat ng ating mga kasama sa media. Governor, just a follow-up question. PBA is also considering Ilocos Norte as one of their venues sa this coming bubble PBA games. So how ready is the province of Ilocos Norte, Gov?
Actually, Rod, salamat sa tanong. Magandang hapon. Hindi po talagang very masasabi natin parang last option kasi yung bubble, no? Kausap ko rin si Commissioner Willie Marshall na dati ko pong kaibigan. He's seen me grow up in the PBA. And their first option talaga is to vaccinate, no? Para hindi po sila magkakaroon ng bubble outside of Manila. Their first option is to vaccinate and to host the games in Manila. Kasi alam po nila kung gaano kamahal ang pag-host ng bubble, no? In their experience sa Clark, talagang super mahal daw. So hindi po siya economical sa bubble setup. Also, in terms of our capacities, to be honest, we invited many teams, no, na magka-training bubble po dito. But in a way, I'm glad na dalawa lang muna, no? Kasi syempre, it's not easy, no, to host them. And even now, they have to share, no, yung court time. But I think as we improve our facilities, siguro we can start by hosting a game, no, a PBA game, because I think yung last time was the All-Star game in 2011 yata. I was here also with the PBA contingent. So thankfully we're continuing to explore, no, even more professional and amateur sports na mag-practice or mag-training or mag-compete dito. So I'm hoping na tuloy-tuloy po to, that we can really upgrade, no, itong sports tourism natin.
Okay. Another question, Governor. Nearly 4 to 5 months from now ay filing of COC na naman. So, meron na bang lumiligaw sa inyo? Ano ang plano ng Team Marcos, especially those graduating bukal, Apo Gobernador?
Well, sa mga bukals po, I can't speak on their behalf. Yung iba graduating nga po, so I'm not sure what their plans are, but for us naman on our end, no, the family's end, we're already let's say just mobilizing, no. We're keeping a close watch on what's happening and how we can position ourselves and the provincial government to better our performance, no? So let's see, medyo maaga pa. It looks like may mga kumikilos na rin sa national level. So we'll continue to strategize to make sure na hopefully we'll have the right people in the right places for the entire province.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Go.
Thanks, Rod. Manager Rod.
Last question po, Gold, from Irene.
Irene, last question.
Nagme-musical chairs yata kayo dyan, pero walang music.
Yes, Gob, good afternoon. Sir, aside from I'm in Love po na program sa tourism, ano po yung, may plano pa po ba kayong ibang program para sa tourism po, Gob?
Yeah, well, madami po. Magandang hapon, salamat sa tanong. Yeah, one is the partnership. Two is the yung mga influencers nga po na iniimbita po namin to promote. No, three, we're looking at launching our formal tourism campaign. Four, we're improving our current sites. No, may mga sites that ang dami actually that we're renovating and rehabilitating. And siguro nabalitaan din po ninyo that we've appropriated budget for a new water park, no, sa Poway Lake, which we're looking forward to. And I'm trying to push personally para sana mahabol for this summer. Ang grabing init na yun, no? So we're hoping that we can all have fun at Poway Lake. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gov. Kung meron po kayong mga ipanawagan ngayon sa ating mga taga-constituents, mga kailian natin dito sa Ilocos Norte, please go ahead po, Apo Gobernador.
Well, una-una, maraming salamat po sa suporta. Siguro, pasensya na po na I'm repeating myself, but alam ko po na, as I said sa statement ko sa Facebook, sawang-sawa na po kayo sa mga health protocols. But I hope na when we are close to another person, especially, pag may kasama po tayo, may we wear masks, and set the example for everyone. And when we can, yun nga po, yung lima, na masking, distancing, yung paghugas ng kamay, and yung ventilation, or staying outdoors. And then fifth, sana yung bakuna. So we'll continue to work, especially on the vaccination for all of you. I hope that especially in Lawag and now in Bacara, na talagang let's do our part, tulong-tulong na lang tayo, and I promise na when everything is safe, we can open back up. So maraming salamat po sa lahat po na mga kakailin ko. Many thanks. Hopefully we can enjoy this summer despite itong pandemic.
Thank you. Tag-ulan na agad.
Pahabol si Ina.
May pahabol po na tanong before we let you go. Ayan po. Gov Manotoc, AC Energy Corporation has started po construction of windmill sa Pagudpud. How will this boost po the Ilocos Norte's bid towards becoming renewable energy capital po ng bansa, as well as the Southeast Asia po?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the largest, sa buong Pilipinas. They are expanding, so we're very grateful. We've also facilitated, on our end. I think we're quite known naman, syempre for our wind farms, but also for our solar farms. So we're very fortunate to to have an ideal climate both for wind and solar energy. And we have many plans also to further our green practices, no? Pati sa mga big three buildings, we made sure ito pong Capitol Dapayan and Stadium, no, will be very green and sustainable. And in fact, we're looking at installing mga solar panels sa wind buildings natin, no? So we continue to keep a close eye and push ourselves to be as green and as sustainable as possible, in line with how our province mates are, no? I think yun po siguro ang isa sa mga talagang na-appreciate ko is how Ilocanos always treasure and care for the environment.
So may ano lang tayo, ceremonial picture.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Gov, for this opportunity again. Thank you po. Good afternoon po, Gov.
Thank you, Gov.
Thank you, Gov.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Gov.
Maraming salamat po. Sana may merienda kayo.
Let's go. Meron na.
Jill, i-treat natin sila ng masarap na sabaw